sauce. It's so tart.
All right. Hi, my name's Asa. I've been on before. I called my dad during one of the podcasts, but today I'm here in person. So let's see what's going on.
Asa, explain to maybe a younger student athlete that's just going into sports or school. Explain them what's your advice.
You gotta have the good grades. You have to, because once you start slipping and then you can't play, you get all these Fs. You can't play. It just ruins the motivation, and that's what happened for me, and that's why I didn't play my sophomore and junior year. And that really screwed me over because now I'm wishing I played, and I should have been up there with all my other athletes and teammates because they're getting college offers and all this stuff, and I wasn't able to because I didn't get the good grades, and I thought oh, I should just get in there, play, whatever. But you got to focus on school. It's your main opportunity. That's why it's called student athlete, in my opinion.
All right. What is it like getting 3 hits in a pro baseball game?
That's a legendary experience because, one, you have to be on fire, and the ball's got to be landing the right ways, you know what I mean? Just in the sense that being able to get your hits through the holes when you're hitting baseballs hard or wherever soft sometimes and they just find holes, but you got to be able to be clutch enough to get opportunities to keep going and just taking good at-bats, watching good pitches, and then getting yours, whether that's the first pitch or the last pitch. Explain, man. Break it down. So listen, you've been out in Oklahoma. You've been a baller out there. And listen, you've grown up throughout your life. Baseball. We played football. But you're also really tremendous at track, bro. So break it down because you've been a varsity baller on track as well. It's not like you're the new rodeo. So break it down.
So honestly, I think my main event is going to be the sprinting, the 100-meter, for sure. I'm really, really good at sprinting. I don't know. I've just always been good at it. And I used to run, I think it was like an 11-second flat in 8th grade, 9th grade, and I'm a lot quicker than I used to be. So I just want to see what it's been, and I've been keeping up with my sprinting, so I'm really excited to see, how fast I am and set new PRs for myself. And that's the thing that I always thought. I don't set like records for anybody else, You're always racing against yourself. You're not really racing against anybody else. And that's my favorite thing about track. It's like your own personal sport. And then same thing with football. I mean, I played varsity. I wasn't first string, because I was a freshman, but I mean, that was always fun. It was a good experience because they play football different down there. It's like a way of life. It's not really like a sport. It's like you're in football and like that's what you do. You practice every day. You wake up at 5 a.m., go to practice, and then you go to school for the rest of the day and you go sometimes practice even after school as well. So I don't know. It's a lot different, but I'm excited to at least, get back into sports a little bit. So that'll be nice.
Important to me as well. Was it like hard to graduate for you? Like how was your high school experience, like grades wise?
It's tough, man. I agree, man. I really had to scrap and grind just to even make it through school. Whether I was high school or college, like I really had to take time and go in earlier. But I think if you really want something bad enough, you'll find a way to get through that. So just keep really grinding in your life. And it takes time, man. It doesn't happen overnight. But if you consistently just persist on something that you want, just go out there and grind for it. People, what has he meant to you in your life?
So we had our rough patches, we actually fought a lot, but as I grow up, and mature a little bit, I finally realized like he's a really, really good dude, and I appreciate him like a lot more than I used to, for sure, 100%. And a lot of it's up to him, The only reason I was so good in football was I had the best gear always. He always supported me. He always, got me to practices on time. He always talked to me about it, always, had conversations about how I could get better, would talk to me about how, I could use my body better because I was a smaller dude and he is too. So he understood, and, he wasn't as big. So he understood that.
All right, so why did you start liking the number 47?
Listen, that's a shout out John Lynch, Broncos, Tampa Bay. He's a Super Bowl champion, and hey, man, just being able to look up to somebody in time that I wanted to be like is something that was important. So, shout out, represent, Hey, so tell me an Oklahoma hunting or outdoor fishing story.
Ooh, all right. So one time I was fishing right with my friend Aiden, and I had a treble hook. It was I was on a baitcaster reel, and I went to send it out, and it hooked me right in the butt. Right, so I like set the hook. Both of them got deep in there, right, and I couldn't get them out because I was wearing jeans. They were wearing Carhartts, so I had to cut a hole like out of my jeans, a whole square, and then finally I had to snip it through and push the rest of the hook through, and that sucked. That was pretty bad. And then I went one time with my friend Aiden again, and they have ARs with full auto on them, and they would go like hog hunting, and we would just ride on ATVs, whatever, and just like shoot the. I don't know. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Same thing with coyote hunting, and we would bring them in for cash prizes, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty fun. That was always fun.
All right, here we go. What do you look up to me?
So I always felt like you were natural at things, and whether it was hard or it was easy, you had the ability to find a way to be naturally good at different things. It was up to you to put the work in to be great at things, but you're always really good at everything. Instead of just being good at some stuff, I noticed your range of stuff in life you're really good at is almost vast, very vast,
All right, here we go. A lot of it for me, honestly, I wish someone would have said, like you're doing good in school, and you have support, and you can like, reach out and help, and you can ask almost anybody, even if it's a random kid. I've done that even today. I asked for notes, don't even know the guy, and he gave them to me. And I feel like a lot of people don't, reach out when they need help, especially in school. And I'm so close to not graduating. I need to, help people out, and they help me back in return. And I feel like that's just a big thing that people need to do, and just like spread like help. You gotta help people out, get them through. It's we're on the same team. We're all humans. So I mean that's honestly the best thing.
Last words on the pod, Asa, say it. Who do you want to shout out, or what do you want to say on the last words?
Shout out. I kind of want to go do a podcast with me, you, and my dad. I feel like that'd be pretty fun. We should do that sometime. So we gotta plan that. I feel like that might be nice.